So we are actually just on the tip of the railway station of Alton Station, just here, look. Both the platforms are now coming into view. So you're going to be walking through a piece of history. Well, I'm going to be walking through a piece of history, but you will be, because you'll be on the video watching it. Maybe later on when you are at home with a cup of tea, when I upload the videos, you can then watch this. So we're on to the piece of history. So we can't quite see Alton Castle yet, it's just above the trees round there. But we will get a view of it because we'll be going up the steps at the side of the bridge. And we will get a cracking footage and video and photo of the bridge as well, and the castle. But yes, we are in a piece of history now. Absolutely amazing piece of history. Just take yourself back to the 50s, 60s and 70s when steam trains were coming through here, because they were, and they did. Again, look it up on Google, Wikipedia, and you'll see it. Nice piece of history. Alton Castle, beautiful, fantastic building. Amazing. The village of Alton. Over to the station again. So we're on top of the bridge, looking down to the tracks down there, back to the platforms. Just amazing. Up to the castle again. Stunning building, honestly. I'm going to head down the steps now to the station, head back to the Ramblers area, and head up to the bottom pond. Just stunning. Yeah. Guess so. So we'll head back down, because we've got more to explore yet. Amazing, isn't it? Somebody's put some stones on there. Back to the track. She's gone up the path up that way. Yeah, one girl's gone that way, and that couple with the dogs are going that way. Yeah. Amazing, isn't it? Amazing. So we're going to walk back through the station now, back to the Ramblers Retreat. But yeah, what an amazing piece of history. Amazing piece of history. So people are staying there, you see. So they've got like a room where you can sleep and have a cup of tea and coffee and drink and stuff. Toilet as well, I think. I think you actually sleep in this part. You don't sleep in that part of the building. You sleep in this part here. So you've got like keys, I think, to get in through the door. And then there's like 2 bedrooms. There's a bedroom there and one upstairs. Maybe even one downstairs. So there's 2 or 3 bedrooms. I think you sleep in this building here. And then you're basically residents in there. There's even a number 8 on the sign there. Just see that number 8 on there. Maybe that's the 8th station along the track, I don't know. It probably is. But that's like the garden area of that building. So yes, so you would live in that main part and then sleep in this part, but you can rent it out. So the website is landmarktrust.org.uk. So that, and you can stay there. I'm not sure how much it will cost for a couple of days or a week, but if you go on that website, I'm sure you'll find out. But yeah, so that's the gist of Alton Station. Fantastic piece of history. We're going to head back down here now to the Ramblers. Just so beautiful. It's so quiet, peaceful. Ideally, you've got like some stepping stones there. The ones at Dovedale would be better, but again, I'd be very careful going across there. Unless you're good at jumping from one to the other to get to that other one, because you don't want to end up in the river. I'm sure people have done, but it won't be very comfortable on your feet because of the rocks in there. But it'd be nice to put your feet in, I suppose, if you want to. But yeah, it's just a nice quiet little spot to be. Stunning, absolutely stunning. Just stunning. So we're now back at where we started, at the bridge for Oakermore. So we're now at the end. So just let that cyclist come past. He's gone up there now. So we're going to head back onto the main path, which goes to the Ramblers Retreat. Navigate this muddy path again, where I was earlier. So like on a bike, you can just ride straight through it. But I'm not going to because I'm not on a bike. I'm on feet. So here we are, we're back at the path where we go for the chained oak Ramblers. To the left. It is warm actually, yeah, it is. towards the bridge now. Lord's Bridge, that's what it's called. This bridge here is Lord's Bridge. So we're now going over Lord's Bridge, which is the railway one. Then we're going to go over the second bridge, and then we're at the Ramblers. And then we'll be entering the main forest. Stunning. Kind of a bit woodland, you see, you can't go in there. So onto the River Churnip Bridge. This is the river that we saw earlier down the other side. So we've come a bit further up. There's a cow down there, moved. Again, that's towards Oakenmore in that direction. Yep. So we're almost back at the Ramblers now. Last time there was a squirrel on this tree. Yeah, so that's where Oakenmore is, up that path down there. So that's the first part of the walk complete. So we got here 1:45. So it's 3:15, so it's took an hour and a half. So we've done basically that half of the walk up to the chain down to the station, to the castle and back again. It's taken an hour and a half to do it. So the next half of the walk might take a bit longer, but again it doesn't matter because the Ramblers is open till 4. So I mean they're going to be shut when I get back. So we're going to go across the road to the bottom pond now. That's the Ramblers retreat just there.